moving from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my Venice and Wellington blacker than
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Tampa Bay Rays.
Just about to get started. Our starter in this one, Ryan Pepio.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Edwards.
It's no surprise they called this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
On the ground to third. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. One out, bases empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Low drop step, going back, and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a ball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. And today on the hill, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now up for Tampa Bay, number 14.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
What
a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So bases all loaded up. Lau at the plate. The other way, and it goes just foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. A changeup missing. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Aranda, the runner at third. Caminero at second with 2 gone. That misses the zone. 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Just missed. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Marlins 2, the Rays 1. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
And now
2-1.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Heriberto Hernandez. That one misses, and a count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
1 out, base is empty. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. That one hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. They go back to back. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And at the plate for Miami, Troy Johnston on the ground. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards now at the plate.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's going to be Carson Williams. 1 down, base is empty. That one drifts inside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Full count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Hunter.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Hunter Fiducia. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they trail it 4-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Marcy. And a pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Low, ranging after it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, Kyle Stowers.
At the plate, Kyle Stowers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Two down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. That one fouled off. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2 to count.
Swing and a pop-up. Loud. He's got it, and that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy number 14. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jonathan Aranda. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. New pitcher now, Brian Baker.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
On a bounce right side, Lau. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Heriberto Hernandez.
So now the DH spot, Heriberto Hernandez. And a swing and a miss. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Number 48 getting loose out there. Kelly, the right-hander, also getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses down and away. Next one misses. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4. Take your base.
The third baseman, number 1,
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Down the line. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 outs. Fastball is outside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Sends it to first. Out number 3. Marlins lead 1. They're up 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Right 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's way high. And the count is 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. No, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there. Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, bases empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 and 2's the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. 2 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is downstairs. Full count now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. Marlins 5, the Rays 1. A new pitcher in the game, number 48.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 48, Mason Montgomery.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Xavier Edwards. Cut on and lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy. That one missed.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swung on, belted. Going back. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And the lead is up to 5.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
2-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Renato Lopez, the next to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Two outs. That misses. The count now 2-2. Right side. Lowe has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back.
And
now at the plate, Josh Lowe.
The right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Here's a 2-1. To the right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Throws to first in time. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
Hunter.
Two outs, base is empty. Hunter Fiducia will hit next. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Kevin Kelly.
I
think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Liam Hicks. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the sweeper misses. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, designated hitter, Heriberto.
Man at first,
Hernandez.
nobody out. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. In the air to left center, under it. One away.
The third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
And here is Connor Norby. Hicks, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Troy Johnston, the next up for the Marlins. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. And that's too high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Low squeezes it, and that'll do it. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 6, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, now the left fielder, number 14.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Movement in the Marlins bullpen. Cade Gibson, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Phillips getting cranked up as well. Check swing and a 2-1. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And now a full count.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number
Yandy
2,
Diaz.
designated
Next to hit for the Rays.
Yandy Diaz.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
If they talking noise, then you gotta put it hard, put in work. We got stars shining bright, do the stars, do it big, do it loud. They on the bench, but we start out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Way
2-2.
inside, gets out of the way. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? I mean, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now
Pitching change here, Lake Backer. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lake Backer.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Up and in, and the count is even, 2-2. That one missing inside.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the third out, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Xavier Edwards digs in now.
Xavier Edwards.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Uceta warming up as well. And it's filled up. And he grounds one to the right side. Aranda takes it to the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Outside.
He goes down looking. Stowers now at the plate.
Kyle Stowers.
2 down, nobody on. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ronnie Enriquez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jake Mangum.
Front 2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next offering misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Outside, ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Hunter Fiducia, the next to hit. They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2 is the count.
Enriquez is just 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Williams off of first with 2 away. And that one gets past the catcher. Man at second. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.